Hello friends and welcome to another rendition of our Crusader Kings III lightly modded Lost Legion playthrough. Down in Provincia India, we find ourselves once again in a somewhat of a Roman civil war with the Kingdom of Eu, or Eu. We're still not sure how that name came about, but they are related to us through blood, and seem to constantly be getting claims on some of our land just north of the isle that we have our core provinces around. This time we have decided that we would take it back by force. In the previous episode though, one of our vassals up in the northeast decided, you know what, the Pala Kingdom's looking kind of weak, I've got a claim here. That claim came about due to our grandfather marrying into the Pala Kingdom, and now we find ourselves like a blotching patch of chickenpox on the eastern reaches of the map. We have also just survived a succession, and Imperator Kylanius III of Imperium Aeternum finds himself raising to the position of Emperor at the age of 48. And this is the point where we resume. Okay, so a little bit of a interlude here. The game kept crashing with the mod running, and I ran through it about 10-15 times trying to figure out what it was, and I basically ended up assassinating some guy who was out this way. It was often African sort of culture and a Roman religion, and I don't know if he was maybe trying to reform, or I don't know what he was doing, but something he kept doing kept triggering the game, and it would crash as an send error report. So anyway, he's dead now. So I have ended up playing on about a year or so without the game running just on 5 times speed. I've done it enough times that I literally I literally don't know what's happened in between. I'm so lost and confused. But we started off at a high by adopting a puppy. So it will serve us well, and we need to choose a name. We've had the 2 Roman founders. Let's go this time for Hector. We'll switch over to Troy, so we're going to have Hector the dog. And then I just noticed there we can actually pet Hector already, so we might as well do that. And in case you are wondering why the screen's back, the game has just crashed once again. Sadly, my friends, our 20-odd episode run seems to have came to an end, which is bitterly disappointing. Like, bitterly disappointing, especially through the fact that we're getting constant game crashes. It really is a bit of a boot in the stones. For those of you who have been watching, streams are going to continue as normal for the next few months. However, the YouTube stuff may slow down a little bit. If anyone didn't know, I compete in the Highland Games events in Scotland all summer, and they start in May and they run to September, and I'm about to enter the sort of busiest time mid-July to August, so the chances are the YouTube videos are going to come a little bit slower. This series was well established, it was running and it was going well. However, the game crashes have just been unavoidable at this point. I've spent literally hours trying to get around it. I don't know what it is. So unfortunately, as we say in Scotland, the game's a bogey. If you folks are after some more content, there is 3 streams a week still on my Twitch channel. If you want to join our Discord, there's information there as to when streams are, what games they'll be. And if you're a sub to the channel on Twitch, you get to cast a vote on which games you'd like to see upcoming for each month, which has changed and rotated monthly. Really is an absolute, for want of a better word, shitter to have to end like this, but this is the way of it. I'll do a quick recap on where we started and where we are. So Nova Roma under Rex Kylanius I started as this small kingdom down here on the isle. Used to be Madagascar. Through the outward expansion of Kylanius I through Kylanius II, we eventually managed to get the Imperium Aeternum, which his borders were here. Through the strife of Kylanius II into Kylanius III, we managed to establish ourselves wholeheartedly on the mainland, as well as bringing the enclaves under control and creating some new enclaves ourselves. And then through Rex Kylanius IV, which is when the historical records ceased to exist, we had done what we could to hold the line, unite the Romanic people in both culture and faith. And I guess the sad truth is the fate of Roma, we will never know. Seriously though, folks, I really appreciate everyone's patronage, their chipping in, just their viewership. Like, you guys have made this more enjoyable for me to play. I may look to do another Crusader Kings III one maybe in the future. Whether we do modded or not, I don't know, but yeah, look for that in your notifications box. And I appreciate everyone, honestly. Like, I know I sound like a broken record, but you guys make YouTube fun. I've been really enjoying making a story with you guys. And yeah, there's not much to say other than the links if you want to be more involved in the community and the discussions as well as the streams are in the box below. And I guess until the next one, goodbye for now.